All right, everybody, welcome to IMBA TV, where everything is in balance. We've got ESC Goody fighting MTW Dimaga here at the EU Craft Cup quarterfinals, and this is the Craft Cup number 30 Friday night event. And this, we are IMBA TV, ready to bring it to you. Is Jim Rayner? Take it away, man.
All right, Lost Temple was a map selected by the loser of Game 1, Goody. This is a best 2 out of 3 match. The winner will move on to the semifinals. Now, because Lost Temple is a 4-player map, the players do not know where their enemies are located. The first order of the day will be to figure out where that is. In that effort, Dimaga is moving an Overlord from the left side of Lost Temple to the bottom of the map. Anything you'd like to add at this point, MC Duffs?
Besides the close air distance, you think we're going to see some mutas coming from Dimaga? Potentially.
Well, it's hard to say at this point. I'm not sure what his tendencies are in this map. However, Dimaga is being very polite and letting Goody know exactly where he's located, because he sends his Overlord straight over top of the command center as Goody begins the walling off process. He's done so with a supply depot and a barracks building right at the top of his ramp. Now, Dimaga has yet to build an extractor or a spawning pool, and therefore Goody may in fact be, Dimaga may in fact be attempting a fast expand. No, that is incorrect.
That's right.
Dimaga gets the extractor. Goody is building every Terran player's favorite building, the good old engineering bay. Why you can't float that building in StarCraft 2, it just sucks, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure why either.
Well, because they don't want floating scouts. They don't want floating vision givers, that's why.
Anyways.
Nothing like a 10,000 HP building for 125 minerals that can scout for you. Anyway,
that's true.
I think it was a good move to remove it. In any event, Dimaga will have about 50 gas by the time his spawning pool is complete. Goody has seen Dimaga's complete build order. He stopped the building of the engineering bay in Goody's natural expansion area. Goody elects to slap around an Overlord a little bit as it's down to half health, down to 100 HP. Goody's second building will be a factory. Is he going to counter scout and stop Dimaga from finding it, or could he not care less? Not sure at this point. Zergling's speed upgrade is underway for Dimaga. Goody's scout dies at the 3 minute and 59 second mark. So both players have one base they're mining off of. Dimaga with 16 drones, Goody with 14 SCVs. Goody completely walling off his main base. Engineering bay either canceled or destroyed. I got there a little late and I'm not sure which one it was. Lair tech being researched by Dimaga. That is still a good 60 seconds away from completion. Dimaga has 1 queen, 6 Zerglings, 17 drones. A second extractor is about to be built. Dimaga controls the Dimaga watchtower near his main base. Anything you'd like to add at this point, guys?
It does. With the 1-1-1 build, he will be able to take advantage of the close air, and by he I mean Goody, of course, as that starport will finish up. There's nothing on the factory, which is interesting. He is pumping out that 1 Hellion. And the lair tech, are we going to see a Spire come right after that, or are we going to see a Hydralisk down, So those are the only questions really in my mind.
And a single spine crawler by Dimaga, and I think as well, look at this, a hidden Spire.
Right on.
So that's a little bit of a trick up Dimaga's sleeve here.
Oh, and it looks like we're gonna see we may see some Hellion drops as the first thing coming out of this starport is a dropship. Yeah.
No upgrades on the Hellions, but they can still do a ton of damage. And let's watch and see if Dimaga spreads out his worker units and doesn't move them. Remember I talked about that technique?
Yeah.
Let's see if Dimaga does that here. We're going to find out right now. Also, we're going to find out if this Spire ever gets spotted. We'll see.
And two Marines and 3 Hellions enter the base of Dimaga, and they're going to start to burn down all these drones.
And there's only at this point 2. Well, the second queen was just built and just completed. That queen is in big trouble. And that queen, really nice moves by Dimaga. That queen is down to 10 health. And now here's the key here. Can he nail all of these workers? See, Dimaga keeps his... Yeah, Dimaga's not choosing not to move his workers.
That's right, he's not. And Dimaga is down to 19 workers. As these queens come in to try to react, or as the reaction, there are some Mutalisks on the way.
And this 40 health, 30 health, 22 HP.
Okay, that dropship's down. But these Mutalisks are just going right into, it looks like right into Goody's base.
And that Viking's going to go down. 3 of the 4 Mutalisks still are at 100% health. And now it's going to be up to Dimaga to damage a lot of workers, because Dimaga's economy has been decimated. This Viking is going to be big trouble for these 4 Mutalisks. So right now, Goody's got a 10 worker unit lead 9 minutes into this game. Goody is running off of 1 base only, mining off of 1 base very efficiently.
And an engineering bay going down right now from Goody after that Muta attack. He's going to start to build some turrets.
So the one thing Dimaga does have is a good tech tree.
As well as 1 base ahead of his opponent.
And I'll tell you what, Goody's this army that Goody is building is pretty fearsome.
That's right, and it looks like Thor's may be out on the way too.
Oh, he's got a drop ship coming. 9 Marines, 1 tank, 2 Vikings, 1 drop ship. The Marines have no upgrade of any kind. The tanks, on the other hand, the tanks do not have siege. So none. Although this is a tough-looking army, there's no upgrades at all. That's going to hurt Dimaga. Dimaga will now be supply capped. Dimaga has 42 units, can't build any more. And Dimaga has found the hole in Goody's base. There's only 2 missile turrets. There's no missile turrets on the corner of this area. Dimaga's doing a nice job, and while that's happening...
Goody is pushing forward against Dimaga right now.
Yep.
Overlord going down. That's no good. Gonna supply block him again. And Dimaga's sitting in a bad position now.
Dimaga's got to bring back his Mutalisks and use them for defense. He didn't want to do this. Those Mutalisks are going to get chewed up by all these Marines.
Transfusion is going down on the Mutalisks, though.
Wow. Nice defense by Dimaga.
Definitely.
The thing is, he's down to 3 Mutalisks. No, he's down to 2 Mutalisks.
But he has killed off the Marines. He does lose that expansion. And those Broodlings will take care of that last tank.
I'll tell you what, I think Dimaga's army's been decimated, and he's going to have a very tough time recovering. Not only is his army down, but he's down to only 17 worker units. Goody sits at 25 workers to contrast that. 2 Vikings, 4 Marines, still no upgrades at all. These mutas are reasonably difficultly damaged. They have a reasonable amount of damage done to them, but Dimaga's going to try to go in for the kill here, and this Thor is going to shut that down. That's it, yeah.
There it is. GG is called. Looks like we're going into a 3rd game.
So Goody holds serve and wins on the map he selected.